Dean Narramore, Narra, M for monsoon, ORE, Senior Meteorologist. Last night, the tropical low off the Western Australia coast was named as Tropical Cyclone Freddy last night. It is currently a Category 1 system around 700 kilometres to the northwest of Broome and continuing to move towards the west and southwest. Tropical Cyclone Freddy is likely to intensify further today into a Category 2 system and possibly further into a severe tropical cyclone as we move through Wednesday and Thursday. But this cyclone is not expected to have any impacts on the WA coast and will continue to move further away from the Australian mainland as we get into the latter part of this week across the Indian Ocean. Another tropical low that we're watching very closely is the one in the Coral Sea. It is currently around 1,200 kilometres towards the north-northeast of Mackay and is moving towards the west-southwest. It is likely to continue that path today and slowly deepening before tending more southerly as we get into Wednesday and then possibly southeasterly on Thursday. Current forecasting is it will be developed into a Category 1 system sometime late Wednesday into early Thursday and then possibly intensify further into a Category 2 and then possibly into a Category 3 system as we move towards the Friday timeframe. Now at this stage, all forecast guidance continues to show that the tropical cyclone will stay well offshore of the Queensland coastline, tracking parallel hundreds of kilometres offshore. We're not expecting a coastal crossing with this system, though we could see an increase of winds, showers and gusty conditions about the central coast of Queensland midweek and then southern parts of Queensland late week. We could also see a hazardous and dangerous surf develop about some of our coastal areas of southern Queensland, but that is highly dependent on the exact track and intensity that this tropical low and cyclone takes in the coming days. We could see it impact the Norfolk Island area over the weekend, bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and possibly dangerous and damaging surf and swell, but that is highly dependent on the exact track and intensity of this cyclone. And finally, there is a third low pressure system in our area of responsibility, and that is well west of Australia near the Cocos Island area. And that's currently a weak tropical low, and it's continuing to move westwards further away from the islands and the Australian mainland, but it could develop into a tropical cyclone towards the end of the week. With all this tropical activity occurring across much of northern Australia this week, it is important to stay up to date with the latest forecasts and warnings and track maps via our website, as well as also on our app and social media.